When you read what some of these slave owners did, it really does make your stomach heave. Here are 3 accounts of punishments meted out by Thistlewood in 3 months in 1756. Darby catched eating canes, had him well flogged and pickled, then made Hector shit in his mouth. Rubbed Hazard with molasses and exposed him naked to the flies all day and to the mosquitoes all night. Flogged Punch well, and then washed and rubbed in salt pickle, lime juice and bird pepper. Made Negro Joe piss in his eyes and mouth. Thistlewood kept a tally of what was known as nutmegging, the rape of female slaves, something he did by his own reckoning on 3,852 occasions. He would allow his guests to do the same.
When the innovations in the art of domination, and saw his methods as contributions to the efficiency of the slave system. When slaves attempted to escape, Thistlewood developed especially elaborate punishments to discourage others from attempting the same. His punishments for runaways aimed not only to cause pain, but to create spectacles of humiliation so extreme that their memory would terrorize other slaves for years. It was psychological terrorism, applied systematically. In the year 1775, one of the enslaved women, with whom Thistlewood maintained a forced relationship, Fibba, tried to resist his demands. The punishment he applied was so severe that other plantation slaves spoke about the event for decades. He recorded the episode in detail in his diaries, demonstrating how he saw female resistance as a personal challenge to be crushed. The diaries also reveal how Thistlewood used religion as a tool of control. He forced slaves to participate in Christian prayers, while subjecting them to abuses that violated all precepts of the faith he preached. This hypocrisy was not accidental, but calculated to create psychological confusion and break any source of spiritual hope. During parties and religious celebrations, when traditionally slaves received small relief from their sufferings, Thistlewood intensified his abuses. He seemed to find special pleasure in corrupting moments that should bring joy, transforming even the rare occasions of happiness into opportunities to exercise his power. His records show a sickly fascination with the long-term effects of his methods. He observed how slaves he had abused years before continued to show signs of trauma, and recorded these observations as if they were scientific data.
Europeans come to this continent, literally ethnically cleanse the indigenous population out of existence, kill them on a scale that has hardly been equaled, and refer to them as savages. That's an achievement. Who's the savage? The first time I encountered this was in a little town in Massachusetts called Deerfield. It's a reconstruction of what that little town looked like in colonial America. And in front of each house is a plaque that explains something about this house. And then description. On the 18th of October of 1702, the savages attacked. The first time I saw this, the savages. You come in here, destroy everything these people have, and they are the savages. That's an interesting move.
It is.
You know?
I hadn't thought of that before.
Think about it.